What's good, warriors? It's your boy Sifu G. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, like and subscribe, share this information. Well, my precious has arrived. The book, the beast of a book. I told everyone, I warned everyone on my little AI movies that it is a massive book of knowledge. And the training involved in becoming a Bak Mei practitioner in the Norme San Bak Mei style of the Du family is vital. So the information in this book, you'll be on it for the rest of your life. The information is gold. The DMAC information, everything, how to release ging, all how to train it, how to build the body up, how to condition and whatnot. But it arrived today. I'm not real impressed with the packaging because if it was raining, which it's about to, this would have been soaked, left out on the door as it was. But let's have a look, shall we? Wow, this is so good. It's 1.5 kilos, right? 540 pages. You can get your Bak Mei book workout. I didn't get that in the book actually, but I should have. But this, it's got the barcode and it's going to be in shelves and stores pretty soon. But everyone that has bought the book so far, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. A lot of you had the book before we had, so that is so cool. As soon as we released it, it was selling, and the feedback and comments we've been getting is, and I'm not lying, one of the best books ever written on martial arts in general, especially with the DMAC information, unlike a lot of other books in the past, which of course is a big help of understanding. Grew up in the 80s where all the pressure points and stuff, and teachers were coming out doing seminars and whatnot. So all this 40 years of training and researching and learning, not just through books and videos and stuff, but through my own teachers, we've been able to produce an amazing Bak Mei book. And Bak Mei, as you know, specialises in phoenix eye strikes and claw techniques, which are all aimed at the DMAC points, and that's what makes this book super important for everyone to have, because there's not many books out there at all on Bak Mei and the Samsat Luk Sayu points, the 36 death points that we've just been able to cover. Like, a DMAC book needs its own book, but I wanted to give my whole heart. And like I said, I wish I had a book like this when I started my journey in Bak Mei or Yalgumma, because the knowledge is from all my teachers and research as well. The real life stories, the real life stories are interesting when it comes to the DMAC and what happens to people when being struck. So it's just for educational purposes only, right? So don't go out and start hitting people on these points. It is in full detail, enough to get you to go down the rabbit hole and do some research and better your own knowledge, right? We can only fit so much as we can, but the Dim Mak part alone is worth the book, but the Dim Mak won't work unless you've conditioned and strengthened the body, which the book is vital about, right? You've got to make sure that you condition and strengthen the body, and then build the ging, and then with a hard hand or a weapon that you're going to be using to be able to transfer the ging into the opponent's dim point. So the energetic makeup in Bak Mei, the Genjak Ging, is the final frontier of development. So this book allows you to get to that stage through the proper training procedures. It has cotton body, cotton palm, iron palm, claw training, shock power training, single and double force, dan ging, certain ging, roller bar methods of strengthening not just your bridge but the body as well. There's a Paida method of hitting the body with bamboo. This is just mind-blowing. As you know, being injured, I've lost my job, so I'm putting all my knowledge now into starting fresh and putting out all my information over the years. So this is everything for you guys, and thank you. We've reached 1 million 1 million views on my channel. That's a massive milestone, so I wouldn't have been able to do that unless it was for you guys watching, so thank you so much. But Chris, what an amazing job, bro. This is amazing. It originally started as my Jigbo manifesto, and then weird things, stupid things happened, and I took it off the market and redid everything again and turned a negative to a positive, like a fairy tale. It's like a fairy tale, this book, but it's got a monk disrobing hard qigong that's never been shown, a Feng Nan Phoenix Eye qigong, or seated neigong that uses the sun and a mantra. It's very esoteric as well, so you'll be able to learn about alchemy as well within this book, and how to raise your vibration and reach the pineal gland by charging it with the sun. Everything is in this book, but it's it's so massive. So it's about the white eyebrow salute, stance and footwork, all the different types of stances and what they represent. There's a 5-element footwork drill. Where's the Dim Mak? It's got the red dragon, seated and standing practice and why it's important. Stories about Dim Mak, and then we get into the, I think you can see that, all the different points of the body in full colour. Chris has done an amazing job in Chinese and English, so you can know all about where you're hitting and what you're doing in the forms of Bak Mei Kung Fu. So this is a great companion to all the other Bak Mei books that are out there on the market. this would also be a great, like I said, great companion, because what they're showing is also in here, but in a different way. There's a lot of stuff in here that's not in other Bak Mei books, but as a companion, if you use this with another book of Bak Mei out there, power to you, because the knowledge in this 540 something pages, that's a lifetime of work. But it started off as the Jigbo Manifesto, and it grew from there. I turned a negative to a positive, and we produced something absolutely amazing, and for the future of the Norme San Bak Mei sect that we belong to from the Du family. There's training formulas in there for the cotton palm, bridge, and so forth, so that you can get your training in, right? Go and learn about the herbs and learn what their properties are and stuff like that. And so get you started on the journey. So it's a book, the Bible of Bak Mei, that you can use for the rest of your life. It's absolutely amazing. Check that. I am so proud to release something like this. You're not going to get any of the information anywhere else. Not on the internal aspects and the conditioning. This is unique, and it will benefit all Bak Mei, and you can pick and choose what you like out of that. But if you're going to start with the book, start from the beginning, right? Because that's how I would be teaching it. So the book is about what I wish I had when I started, and I continue throughout the training. So from the simple all the way up to the advanced levels are in the book of training the ging. So I gave it all to you from the heart, the Bak Mei way. Like I said, it was all about the Jigbo. And speaking of that, it talks about the Chong Bo Kuen, which is the Russian step, and it uses a pulley system different to the Jigbo Kuen. Right, so there's two different pulley systems broken down in heaps of detail about the subti gings and all that. But I'll just show you how the first pulley system, which is common in all Bak Mei anyway, but the way the Chong Bo is you're going to be pulling back with this arm and darting with the fingers, right? So there's a pulling action this way and in and out at the same time as you BEAUTI. And then as you pull back and you gun out and deflect and you fall, there's a pulling action, the same pulling action, out and in at the same time. The second one uses the yin yang now, dividing and splitting it, which unifies the body, which would look more like sinking the bridge, not pulling it back. So as you sink this, that will dart out, and it's only a short movement, and then when you punch, it will do the same. This will drop down and this will pop out like a little steering wheel, like this, but tight. Right, so from here, like this, so that will go split, like that. So it's a training concept of splitting, like this, rather than bigger opening and closing when this is a foul chum top of base. So from there, like this, sink and rise and split like this, and drop on that one too. Alright, so that's jig bow, using the sinking and rising like this. 1, 2, grab, 1, 2. But it will, you'll feel the difference in your forearm power as well, especially when you only got a short distance and you're not going, but pulling back this way and using that slingshot. You're trying to now make it a little bit more shorter and more extension on that bridge, and it's only a small little move to get that. Alright, like this. Right, rather than from here, like that. Both good, but the proper way, Chong Bo uses this pulley system, when jig bow uses a splitting action. One's pulling this way, one's doing this way. Alright, so thank you so much for everyone that's bought this book. We really appreciate it, and I hope you get a lot out of it. And I'd love to see some clips of people doing this. So send it to me, put it up on YouTube, get training, get the book, because without that knowledge, all your forms, everything you do doesn't mean nothing. Alright, so Tao bless, Esoteric Warrior Sifu G. Till next time, take care.